Hello and namaskar. We are so happy to have you with us again today. And I hope you all have subscribed to our YouTube channel, Maharishi Ayurveda Europe. So today we will be discussing about a topic on intermittent fasting, also known as interval fasting. So our expert, Dr. Saurabh Sharma, will tell us what is intermittent fasting and how it is slightly different from the Ayurvedic way of fasting, and what are the benefits and differences, and what should be the right way of fasting. So, Dr. Sharma, I think we can start with what is intermittent fasting and how Ayurveda describes fasting, or what is the method of fasting described in Ayurveda.
Thank you, Dr. Richa. First of all, again, warm welcome from both of us. And again, I would also say thank you for liking and subscribing our channel. So today's topic, intermittent fasting. Dr. Richa, as we all know, it's very much in trend. Everybody wants to lose weight, increase metabolism, and so everybody wants to do fasting. And this intermittent fasting is really very good actually. And I must say, Dr. Richa, Ayurveda also supports this. So what is intermittent fasting? It means you don't eat for a certain time and then you eat for some time. In Ayurveda, we always say, Langhanam paramaushadham. It means fasting is the best medicine. Now, how can fasting work as a medicine? As we all know, if we are eating without following the laws of nature, eating on bad intervals, bad timings, the digestion goes slower.
Yeah, and also a lot of junk food and foods which are not according to the season.
Yep, exactly. And as I am saying again and again, Ayurveda is about following the laws of nature. So if you do fasting in a proper, appropriate way, you basically give rest to your digestion. When you give rest to your digestion, you basically clean the toxins from the body. In the previous webinar, we have spoken about ama. And this ama gets clean, gets detoxified when you do proper fasting.
And doctor, I should stop you here just to describe ama a little bit, because our audience are all new to Ayurveda.
Okay, that's great. So what is ama? Ama is basically a toxin in our body. So what happens? We eat every day, we digest it, but sometimes mistakenly if we eat certain junk food or certain food which we cannot digest, it basically stuck in the intestines, creates a toxin in the body. And this toxin, if it increases a lot, goes to the channels of your body and create all kind of diseases. So the perfect key towards best and perfect health is proper cleansing of the ama. And that can be achieved by good digestion. So coming back to the topic, intermittent fasting or interval fasting, or according to Ayurveda, Langhan. So if you're doing Langhanam, it means fasting. You clean the body, you clean the toxins. How? You give strength to your liver. Dr. Richa, if I would say strength, then I would say some rest. You give rest to your liver. You give some rest to your pancreas. When you give some rest, they start functioning more. And bile juices, pancreatic juices, gastric acid, they work more towards better digestion. Okay. But Dr. Richa, what I have seen people doing, I'm sorry, but a little mistake is this: they take their main meal in the dinner.
In the evening.
Yep. And that is something like not good for your digestion. Because according to Ayurveda, in the evening it's your kapha time.
Yes.
It means slower digestion. So when you already have a slow digestion, if you eat more food, you basically are not doing fasting. You are pushing your digestion rather in a
drastic
inappropriate
way.
way, yeah, basically. So that fasting became useless. So my suggestion is this: you do fasting, intermittent fasting, very good, but you must not have your major meal in the dinner in the evening, because that will be aggravating the ama in your body. As we all know, and I have told many times to all the audience also, your digestion is as per the sun. So when it is noon, your digestion is the best. So you can have your main meal in the lunch time somehow. And the best way is to have small meal with frequent intervals. Taking a lot of food altogether after a fasting is not advisable. The best is to have good appetizers like digestive juices like from ginger, cumin, cinnamon. So they increase the power of digestion. They also help in cleansing. So this is very important. And I hope everyone remembers the dosha types, the body prakriti types, vata, pitta and kapha. So this is also very important, that you know what is your type and what is your digestion status. And I would like to request everybody, do intermittent fasting, do langhanam, do fasting, but as per your body type.
Yeah. Yes, because this I have also noticed that pitta type people, they
Exactly.
do fast, but then they get a lot of, problems like it could be acidity, it could be cramps in the stomach. So do you can you recommend something for different prakriti or dosha types? How they should be, doing their fasting, what method or what foods they should take?
Very
during
good
those?
question, Dr. Richa. I think this will be the key to this webinar. So, either you're majorly vata, either you're majorly pitta, or you're majorly kapha.
Yeah.
So if you have, majorly kapha dosha, you're majorly kapha body type, it means you can do fasting very nicely. Okay? And that's very good for you. But as Dr. Richa said, if you have pitta aggravation, pitta in your body, it means you have strong digestive fire. And when you have strong digestive fire and you do a lot of fasting, or let's say long fasting, then hyper secretion of gastric juices can create gastritis, colitis and things like that. So it's better to have something cooling. Let's say, for example, cumin tea or maybe fennel tea in between. By the time you're fasting, have sip by sip of fennel tea or cumin tea, so that the hyper secretion of gastric acid can be balanced.
Yes.
If you're vata type, it's very good to have very small, fresh grated ginger in between. It will take the vata out, increase the appetite, and enhance the power of digestion. So this is a very good question, very, very important for all those friends who are doing intermittent fasting. So know yourself, understand your body, understand your digestion, and definitely do fasting. In addition to this, I would also suggest, according to Ayurveda, we always say, as I said, langhanam paramoshadam. Once in a week or maybe once in 10 days, 1 day fasting is very good. And this fasting means it's not about not eating anything. It's about having semi-liquid diets or more liquids. For example, you may have a good fruit juices, vegetable soups. So if you have proper good vegetable soups, in the breakfast, in the lunch, then it may help in enhancing the power of digestion. This is my request to everybody. Make sure that you have a good digestion, because good digestion is the key to perfect health. And this can be achieved by simply eating good food, pure food, warm food, the food which your body can digest. Because if I cannot digest, you remember, I always say, it's not about you are what you eat. It's about you are what you can digest. So give rest to your digestion, give some peace to your bile juices and pancreatic juices so that they can work more. Isn't it?
Yeah.
We sleep in the night and in the morning we are active. It is the same way. Give some rest to your digestion. Intermittent fasting, very good. Langhanam, very good. And this will enhance the power of digestion, give you more better metabolism, and will prevent you from any kind of toxins being accumulated in your body.
Thank you so much, Doctor. That was very informative, and I'm sure we'll get some good likes for this webinar. And also, just to remind our audience, please do ring the notification bell so that you get all the notifications about our new videos and events on our channel. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe us if you haven't done so yet. Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye. Good evening.